Hello and welcome everybody. I'm going to give you guys just a minute to hop on so that we make sure everybody gets in and doesn't miss all of our communications here today. So this is our very first CEO communication call, and I intend to do these weekly. Although in the next week or so, I will be traveling into India to meet our friends and leaders over in that side of the world. So I will try my best to keep, on par with our weekly communications because I do feel it is vitally important for everybody at this time to obviously stay plugged in and stay in the know on what's going on at the corporate level. So, like I said, I'm going to give you guys just a couple minutes, maybe 1 minute to get everybody on because I see that the Zoom is, a lot of people are piling in right now. So we'll just give you guys just a second and then we'll get right into our important updates and communications. First, also, I want to just say that I want to just say like how grateful I am for each and every one of you guys for showing up, not just to this call, but honestly to the vision that we're building together here at Zionix Global. And we're not building just another company. We're building something that doesn't exist yet. We're building a force for change. And together we're laying the foundation of something extraordinary. And I know if you've seen our presentations. We have a presentation coming tomorrow as well, same time as today. But if you've seen our presentations, we talk about really the vision and the mission of the company and honestly, how incredible not only our technology is, but for the pathway forward, we have it really fortifying this company and turning it into what I believe will be a $1 billion company and beyond. So with that, I do want to share with you guys just real briefly what I feel I align with most as far as in terms of the vision and the mission goes. And so I want to just give you guys just a quick um, idea, I feel like, of what our mission statement will be here at Zionix Global. So at Zionix, you guys, our mission is to empower individuals and communities with secure, compliant, and innovative access to digital asset education and technology. So we are committed to demystifying crypto, delivering cutting-edge trading tools, and fostering transparent environment where people can grow their knowledge and confidence in the digital economy. So, you guys, from the beginning of starting out as Zader Capital, incredible idea that the team and the other owners have really put together. Like if you've seen the presentations, you know that this technology has been tested for several years, and it's really, I believe, the first of its kind. I'm sure maybe there is something similar out there, but nothing that I have seen has come close to what they have been able to create here and made available really to us. I've never seen anything like that, and that is the one of the biggest reasons why I decided to get involved and to become the CEO is because we have a product that works. Now, when I was building my last company, that is all we had. Okay, we didn't have anything else when we first started, and so I'm very familiar with how that works when you have a hot product that's going viral, but you don't have anything else yet. And I do feel very like similar experiences is kind of happening here. So we have an amazing product that works, that's getting people results. But that's just the beginning of it. That's just where we started. Now, I want to share with you guys where I feel like we are going and where we are going really from here. So the vision really is to become the world's most trusted platform for digital finance empowerment, where innovation, compliance, community intersect to create lasting opportunities in the new era of wealth creation. So I am all about empowerment. I am all about really empowering people with the tools and the knowledge they need to be successful in the crypto markets. And with that being said, obviously we want to bring more AI technology, but we also want to bring an academy so that we can help educate everybody as well to become not only users of our AI technology, but independent traders themselves, should they so wish to learn. Now, some of you guys know I run my own crypto community as well called Bitcoin is Bay. And in that community, I call trade alerts. We do live sessions. And I have a chat that's very active, a community of people that are getting access to my trades. One thing I will be bringing to Zionix Global is a piece of that. So not just through myself, but through other educators as well. If you guys don't know, we already have an amazing crypto educator. His name is Theo, and he is the one that's doing our Wednesday sessions currently. But we do want to expand that, right? and get really heavily into the education side of business. So before I get into really, the things that we're going to add to the company, because I can talk about that all day. I can give you guys 2 years of information, but we don't have that much time here on this call. One thing I want to just address right off the bat is let's talk about our brand migration and our website. What's going on with that? So I think everybody's been asking a lot of questions like, okay, we see 2 logos at the top of the website now. What's going on with that, and what is the timeline? So let's talk about that. And so our official migration from Zeta Capital to Zionix Global, websites, branding, communications, all of that, I would say we are about 85 to 90% complete on our migration. And as you guys know, there's a lot of data that we are migrating over. Not just that, I mean, of course, the aesthetics of the company are going to change drastically from what you're seeing now. You're going to see a very clean back office. You're going to see a very nice front end of the website as well, a brand new website that you'll be able to share with your prospects. Outside of that, we're also creating a customer portal as well so that we can begin to differentiate user types in our organization between customers and affiliates. All of those things are being worked on and in the works now. So just to give you guys just a little bit of understanding, when the company was just Zeta Capital, we had very, very minimal back office abilities, I would say. So we are bringing that into what I know is what's necessary to be able to scale the company. So right now, we are literally laying the groundwork for that and building a foundation of a successful admin and back office and user experience for all of our members in the community. So that is being done. I did talk with the guys this morning, and when I say the guys, I mean our developer team and our admin team and the other company owners as well. And they do believe that we should be live by Monday, but don't quote me on that because with everything tech related, it could be a day or two behind that. So that's the goal that we're shooting for, to get that complete. Now I just I want to warn you guys, like that doesn't mean it's going to be 100% perfect on day one. As you know, anytime something new launches, there's typically a couple days where we are catching some, bugs and things like that. So don't be afraid to, if you catch them, send it in to support and we will definitely take a look at that. Okay. So another thing that we are getting ready to add also to our website is our anti-fraud and brand protection policy as well. So trademark and compliance initiatives are well underway as well. We have initiated what do we call that? We have engaged, I guess, with our U.S. law team. We are also coordinating with other legal teams around the world as well. Specifically, we're in talks with Puerto Rico, Cayman Islands, and Dubai. So we want to have multiple company registrations that all talk together into our U.S. Registered company, right? What else? You guys, we have an event coming. I'm going to get into that as well because we definitely would love to see you guys there. But as far as I'm just going to take a minute just to talk about legal compliance and kind of the way forward. So just to be 100% transparent, I mean, that's what you guys are going to get from me all the time. But there are different rules and regulations for different markets, right? So our current compensation plan is a phenomenal compensation plan. I absolutely love it. If you've been a part of the referral system, you can also see that the power of it as well. And so our goal is not to change that drastically. Our goal is to just reframe it so that it fits within the regulatory guidelines. And so like I did mention on our last webinar, that there will be some changes coming to that. We're also looking at creating a hybrid compensation plan, one that is more USA friendly, as opposed to one that is more Asia friendly and other international markets friendly. So we are working on those initiatives as well. And again, you guys, I understand Zeta Capital launched pre-launch, right, at the end of April and in May, but Zionix Global has not launched yet. And I do not want to call this a launch until our foundation is absolutely buttoned up 100%. And so I want you guys to really look at this like we are still in pre-launch. And the exciting thing about us being in pre-launch right now is right now you can build your foundation as well as in terms of your teams and the other good thing is you're able to take part of the compensation plan right now. And so with that being said, even though we are waiting for some of these things to be buttoned up and dialed in, you still have the ability to earn and expand your team in the midst of all of that. So this doesn't mean that we need to slow down. It just means that you are at the very beginning, and over the next 12 months, you're going to see this company mature and grow into something truly amazing and special that we'll be able to count on for many years to come. So with that being said, I'm bringing on a compliance officer as well. I have been noticing that some people are putting out communications on behalf of the company that are not from the company. So we do want to just let you guys know that Zionix Global will never ask you for payment directly. We will never DM you for a wallet address or anything like that. Now, our community is on Telegram and WhatsApp, and unfortunately, those two platforms do have a lot of spam, do have a lot of scammers, and there's a lot of bad actors out there. And because we're having so much momentum, of course, they're capitalizing on our new brands to try to swindle people. So I want to just say that to please be aware of that, and to make sure that if you see something, you can report it. You can send it to support at zionixglobal.com. You can also send it straight to compliance as well, compliance at zionixglobal.com. So if you see anything crazy out there, let us know. In the future, we are bring on a compliance officer that will literally sit there and do that all day so that we can police the internet more efficiently. So with that being said, I have several calls this week to initiate our registration process in our international markets. And that really gives us the strong foundation to which we can catapult the rest of the company and going forward. So before I get into the event and the event strategy, I do want to talk a little bit about products and the way forward as far as that goes. So in the US markets, we like to be more membership based, right? So we are creating digital membership kits right now. And I'm not going to spill too much on that because you will have to come to our event, all right, in Dubai to get all the good details. Of course, after that, we will have that publicly released. But we are creating membership tiers. There will be 3 different tiers right now, and this will be outside of our bot offerings. So in the future, we will have a whole education academy, which we are getting close to finishing. And this will be really ideal for people who are just now coming into cryptocurrency, anywhere from beginner to pro and all the way to mastery. So different levels will have different information in each of those tiers, along with other AI tools as well. So products moving forward, those things are all in the works right now, and we plan to launch those at our event in Dubai, which is October 17th. So now I think we should definitely talk about community and communication. So these calls will be ongoing. They will be weekly. I will try to keep them Thursday at 11 a.m. But if I'm on a flight or something like that, obviously we may have to shift that around because I cannot do Zoom calls from the airplane itself. But other than that, count on these communication calls every Thursday at 11 a.m. so that you don't miss any important updates with that regard. Okay, so next thing I want to talk about is community. So we will be looking to obviously build out our Telegram community, but outside of that, we are working on creating an internal community that is not on Telegram because of the spam and everything like that. Eventually, down the road, it's possible that we create our own app and that kind of thing. But in the interim, we are looking at community platforms where we can scale and also have control of the members in there in terms of fraudulent people versus, legitimate members as well. Moving forward, let's talk about events. So events are very exciting. So our global roadmap for events as of now is that we would like to hit these markets within every a 90-day cycle, right? So we want to have an event every 90 days. Now, of course, leaders will be doing their own events. So get with your upline leader, as some leaders are already initiating events in different countries already. But as far as the corporate event structure goes, our next event is, and our first event, I should say, is Dubai, and it's October 17th and 18th. And I want to share with you guys the link to that. It's zionixevents.com. And again, this is our launch event, right? So this is when we really plan to fully launch the company. All right, one sec. Let me show this to you guys. Can you guys see my screen? It is responsive, so the buttons get kind of funny when they get stretched out. Hold on. So this is on zionixevents.com. This is our AI crypto revolution launch. Okay. And we only have 200 seats. All right. So we have 20 VIP tickets available and the remaining for general admission. So you guys, if you want to come and get inspired, if you want to come and learn the ways of the crypto master, right, then this event is really for you. And also, you're going to be collaborating and communicating and networking really with all the top people in the company. This is definitely the place to build your foundation of your business and create a launch pad for your future success within our company. So it's basically a 1.5 day event. So the evening before, we will have a VIP welcome reception. The next day is our full summit. You're going to be able to, like I said, get a lot of education. We'll have all of our top leaders there as well that are going to help, bring their information on how they're building their team. I will be sharing my crypto strategies as well, so you'll get a sneak peek on that. I think I have the easiest way of trading on the planet, and for whatever reason, it's been consistent for the last 2 years. So I'm happy to spill the beans on that. Even just this morning at the gym, I had somebody stop me and they're like, "What do you do for a living?" And I told him, I said, "I'm a CEO of a cryptocurrency educational platform company, but I also trade as well." He's like, "How long do you trade?" I said, 15 minutes a day. He's like, "How much money do you make trading?" I said, "About 25K a month trading." And he's like, "Are you teaching this somewhere?" I said, "Yes, I'm teaching this somewhere." So I will be bringing you guys that strategy to this event as well. We will dive in deep on that. Okay, so general admission is 497. I know that if you're thinking that's a lot, but it's not. And I'm telling you why, because it's limited seating and we want the people that really want to be at the very first event. We want to be in communication and networking with the people who really want to take this seriously and take things to the next level. So our general admission is 497. It's going to be jam-packed with, honestly, you can't afford not to come. Let's just put it that way. Bob Proctor used to say, when somebody says, "Can I afford this?" He said, "You can't afford not to be honest." I mean, and when you invest in yourself and you invest in your own education, there is no price tag I think you can put on that, because the information that you're going to get at this event is going to help elevate your income for the year ahead. Now, if you've purchased a VIP bot, we have something special for you. And so you're going to be able to get access to the event as well. You still have a ticket price, but you get access to the mastermind, okay? In the VIP level, obviously, we only have 20 tickets available, but you're going to get everything in general. You get a private dinner the night before, and you get priority seating. We also are putting together a luxury VIP gift package. You get photos with me as well, private networking with other people in the company at the top tier. And we also will be giving you early access to our AI-powered training innovations. So that gives you access to that as well. So you guys, this is literally the forefront of something that has never happened yet. We are pioneering a new company completely. And some have asked, what is the difference, right? What is the difference between this company and everything else out there? And I will tell you one thing that separates us apart is the fact that we are creating a model that has never been done before. And I know I've said that a few times, and I would love to be a little more specific on that. And what I mean by that is we're creating a hybrid compensation structure that's going to appease to all markets so that we can truly scale globally without the red flags, the compliance, the red tape, and all the things that really shut companies down prematurely. It is my priority at the inception of the company to bring the legal framework and compliance into the mix at the very early stages of the company so that we have a strong runway so that our flight can take off and soar, right? So many times the companies like this, right, that have been and gone in the past get so excited about the comp plan. They get so excited about the recruiting efforts. They forget to build the structure of the actual company. And I'm doing that in absolutely reverse. Now, I can't stop you guys from growing because you are growing very, very fast. And I commend you on that, because it could be worse. It could be worse. It could be that we have all the amazing infrastructure in place and no momentum. Well, we have amazing momentum and our infrastructure is building. And if you want to be here at the beginning, where history is literally writing itself right now, then you're at the very best place at the very best time. And I have surrounded myself with an amazing, amazing corporate team, you guys. Now, there's a difference between being an owner and an operator, and I am a hybrid of both. And you guys, there's no way that I could operate this company all by myself. So I have surrounded myself with an amazing team of other experts in their respective fields that have years and years of experience and the resume to go with it. And you will begin to see changes over time when it comes to tech support, customer care, when it comes to our marketing efforts, when it comes to our event game that's going to be every 90 days, right? You're going to see the evolution of the company from the start. And you guys, I have done this before. I have looked at my prior company and the labels that we started with on our very first, bottle of CBD all the way to the future that became it. And I understand that these things do take time. They do take some patience, right? But more importantly, it takes a group of people locked in on the vision and excited about the future. And if we can maintain our energy, and if we can be focused on the moment, then we can continue to bring momentum into these markets and we can help a lot of people, you guys. Really, it's all about creating global impact. We call the company Zionix because we believe we are building the promised land for people and the next generation of wealth creation. So, you guys, I am going to wrap up some of these announcements. I'm just going to look at my notes here real quickly to make sure I didn't leave anything important out. But let me see real quick. Yeah, I think we talked about everything, so that's amazing. So I guess the roadmap and the next steps ahead. I do know that I have a lot of calls, requests right now to do three-way calls, VIP calls, all of the things, and I will be getting back into flow with those. But over the next 2 weeks, I am laying literally all the legal foundational framework. I'm creating SOPs for every single department right now so that we can scale each department respectively to the growth that we are experiencing right now. And we are building an entirely new technology to support the back end operations of the company as well. So, you guys, with that being said, you're here. You're here at the start. And so sometimes it's messy in the beginning, but it's beautiful at the end. And that is my commitment to you guys, is to deliver something beautiful and long lasting at the end. You have my commitment, you have my word, and I will do everything in my power to ensure the success of the company long term for many, many years ahead. So with that being said, I'm going to wrap up this call, and I appreciate each and every single one of you guys. And please do not wait, do not delay, because we will sell out of our tickets to this event very, very fast. And I don't want you to miss out if you feel in your heart you're meant to be there. So go grab your ticket at Zionix.